Hello and welcome to game number 3 in this core in-clan tournament series between NotTrulyEvil and Naniwa. And hang on, I gotta fix some stuff here. Best of 5, now it's a best of 5. There we go, best of 5, and current score is 1-1. So let's start the third game off by introducing our players. In the bottom left side, spawning as our red Terran player, it is NotTrulyEvil. And I think he's kind of young. He's like 16 or 17 or something like that. So definitely one of our best young players, up and coming, soon GSL master. No, just kidding. Well, he might be. Who knows? And on the top right side, his opponent, I think he's a bit older than 16. I think he's married and stuff like that. It is Naniwa, our clan leader, sort of. And if you haven't watched Game 1 and Game 2, please go and do that, because they were kind of interesting. Well, I basically predicted poorly in both of those games. In game 1, I predicted one of the players to win, and then the other guy won. And in game 2, I kind of did the same thing. So we'll see how it goes in this game. NotTrulyEvil going for that gas, go for the barracks. 12-12, I think that was. So it's going to be a Reaper opening for him. While Naniwa on the other side of the map, just scouting out, making sure there are no proxies anywhere near his base. But he's also getting up that refinery a bit later. So he might prioritize a marine and then get a factory up immediately after that, skipping out on the Reapers entirely, because to be honest, Reapers aren't that good on overgrowth. I mean you can't jump up here and over here. You got this area and this area. That's basically all you've got, so they aren't that good on overgrowth. So if Naniwa does decide to skip his Reaper, I completely understand why. We'll see. NotTrulyEvil has selected his barracks, and there is his Reaper. But yes, Naniwa is going to go for that marine instead, and I actually like that decision. Both of them getting up their orbital commands right now. Naniwa getting up his second supply depot, and we'll see if Naniwa does decide to drop that factory immediately once he reaches 100. No, he's going to go for the reactor instead. That's a bit interesting. I talked about in game 2 how a lot of Terran players like to go very tech heavy in TVT nowadays. It looks like Naniwa wants to prioritize that reactor instead. It gets that SV as well. That's very nice for him. So he's going to prioritize that reactor instead of the factory right now. So he's going to start, I assume, a lot of marines. I don't know. We'll see. NotTrulyEvil right now is dropping down at command center, and Naniwa has the potential to scout this out very soon. So that is a nice SV placement right there. And now he can also start a command center of his own. But the Reaper is going to come in here, and one marine cannot deal with the Reaper. So Naniwa is going to lose his first marine here. He has to pull back his SCV as well. But he's going to start double marine production, and 2 marines can definitely deal with a Reaper, so it shouldn't be that large of an issue. So now the factory has started for NotTrulyEvil on the back of this, and he's going to get up his own reacted marines. So it's all looking very similar once again, as we saw in game 2 as well. They're going for very similar builds, very similar timings and everything, so pretty cool play from both of these players. Now the command center, remember that it has been halted for Naniwa. And can he actually, he's gonna lose one SV? I don't think so. No, the marines are here trying to push this Reaper back. But it still hasn't, continued this production on that command center. So NotTrulyEvil's command center is going to finish a lot earlier than Naniwa's is. We'll see, can he finally get the Reaper? Don't get juked, man. The Reapers are so slippery. Don't get juked. Oh, it's gonna start regenerating, but no, it's gonna lose it to the marine. And now finally Naniwa can pull down an SV to continue building that. Please do that. I think he forgot about it, to be honest. He had to drop it down a, what's that even called? Call down supply, right? Call down extra supplies. There we go. Finally the SV is coming down. I don't think Naniwa is too happy with this game. How it's been going so far. So now NotTrulyEvil has finished up his command center. Gonna drop a bunker. He can invest a bit more than really necessary to be safe, because he is that far ahead in the income. It doesn't look like it, but he's got double SV production coming, and he's got double mute production as well, so it's going to be pretty far ahead moving forward here. The stopwatch has finished right now for Naniwa. It's also got double barracks right now. The factory and helium production has commenced. I think that's a word. But also helium is being produced from NotTrulyEvil. Gonna switch that out right now, go up to tank tech. And it's gonna, I guess, switch this over. Stop producing reacted medevacs as well. But I think this medevac is going to pop here, and then we're going to see a drop with 4 Hellions, just the way we did in the previous game. It looks like NotTrulyEvil likes that strategy quite a bit. So now Naniwa has started to fall behind in the SCV count, of course, with NotTrulyEvil producing double SV, and is also falling behind in the income due to those double mules. But now we're seeing an exact copy of game number 2 here. Naniwa going to be moving out with a drop with 2 Hellions and 4 Marines, just the way in the previous game, while NotTrulyEvil going for a 4 Hellion drop. So, but NotTrulyEvil has got units in the main base. If you can spot this, and perhaps shoot down this medevac. No, there's no way he can kill that medevac before it unloads. 6 Marines are here now, and it might be enough to deal with this. He's gonna have to pull SVs, I think. He's gonna be just fine against this drop. NotTrulyEvil coming in on the other side of the map as well. When he's trying to run in at the main at the natural Naniwas as well. So now the Hellions are here doing a lot of damage to these SCVs, and Naniwa isn't really accomplishing a whole lot with this drop here. Getting the Marines up into the natural mineral line, they're dealing a whole lot of damage there, and it's so much to keep track of, I don't even know. The SCVs have to be pulled out to the natural just to get rid of that. Medevac dies, I think, so NotTrulyEvil cleaning that up very nicely. Now NotTrulyEvil moving down to the natural as well. He's gonna unload here and deal with these Marines, no problem, Marino. But he gets fully surrounded by SCVs though, and doesn't get a whole lot done with that drop. So in the end, only 9 workers were killed from NotTrulyEvil. No, from Naniwa rather. And 6 by NotTrulyEvil. So moving forward, I think they're kind of even. NotTrulyEvil is ahead in the SV count though. Let's not forget about that. But how does the production look? I think that's kind of what lost NotTrulyEvil the previous game. Sorry, spoiler alert if you didn't watch it. Not my fault. He didn't have the production ready for Naniwa when Naniwa actually came with this push. He was ahead in the economy. And I think, you know, 1 more minute and he would have been fine, I think. Because he was starting 5 more barracks or something. 3 more barracks, whatever it was. So, now we'll see how it goes. Naniwa is behind by 7 SCVs, and now NotTrulyEvil has got to production this time. So I do think he is going to be a bit safer in this game. Getting up combat shield right now, starting up +1, starting up stim pack. NotTrulyEvil is, well, only +1 coming in from Naniwa. The drop is coming in here. A lot of Marines, but there is a tank in position. This isn't gonna do anything. Might kill the tank, but the repairs going off. He gets the tank actually. I don't know how those Marines survived for that long. So he lost, I think, 5 Marines in that process, killing off 1 tank. Not sure if it was worth it, to be honest. Now NotTrulyEvil is going to try to go for the natural himself. This tank is actually not in the best of a position. So NotTrulyEvil can make something happen here with these Marines outside of the tank range. But there are Marines in position as well, getting pushed back very quickly. Naniwa coming in here with a push of his own once again. And this is just back and forth dropping, I feel like. But in the end, NotTrulyEvil is coming out on top. 45 harvesters to 30 right now. The third base is coming down from Naniwa, and if this finishes, he might be able to turn this game back. We'll see. We will see. But if you look at the income here, once again, it's like showing that NotTrulyEvil is ahead by 400 minerals right now per minute. It's not producing a whole lot though. Not really producing a whole lot of army at all. And Naniwa is actually ahead. This is just what we saw in the second game. It didn't produce armies. Somehow he kept his minerals low, but it didn't produce anything. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Naniwa moving up with a double drop. And this is all he's doing in this game. He's going to go for both of these in the main base. Looks like it, but I think it has been spotted by NotTrulyEvil. Or not. NotTrulyEvil going to load up a drop of his own, and he's going to high five, I think. Yeah, this has been spotted by NotTrulyEvil. There's a turret in position even. So we'll see if we can make anything happen here. I don't think so. It's gonna get shut down very quickly. 1 medevac dies, tanks in position. This is gonna get cleaned up so quickly. And this might just force Naniwa to tap out even. Not quite yet. I don't think he knows he's that far behind in the income, as he is 53 houses to 37. We'll see. NotTrulyEvil can kill some more SCVs with a drop of his own. Turret trying to come up from Naniwa, but it's a bit too late to deal with this drop at least. Now the Marines are here, dropping behind the mineral line. SCVs being pulled. A couple of them do die here. And NotTrulyEvil has given 14 SCVs in total in this game. NotTrulyEvil also starting +2 attack, as well as +1 armor, about 50% complete. +1 attack has finished for Naniwa as well, and he has just started +2 armor. Oh, +1 armor. Sorry. Turret finishing up now for Naniwa, so probably, I don't know. I don't know if he'll put an end to the dropping. There's a lot of places he can drop. Like, okay, there are turrets here. Sorry, take that back. There are turrets everywhere for Naniwa. NotTrulyEvil, he's investing so much into this dropping. This could actually kill him. This could potentially kill NotTrulyEvil. Oh my god, if he doesn't make anything happen with these dropships due to these turrets, and he dies, that'd be so unfortunate. Because Naniwa is pushing right here. He can siege up at the bunker and easily kill off all the cities as well. So the Doom drop does make it in. All the medevacs do survive, and now he's gonna siege up. But NotTrulyEvil is here, or Naniwa rather, is here, sieging up in the back here. He's got control of this mineral line right now. There's a third finish for NotTrulyEvil, so he can lift that up and, you know, move somewhere else. And right now he hasn't got that much at home, unfortunately. NotTrulyEvil doing a whole lot of damage in the main base. Naniwa though, killing off supply depots, killing off SVs, killing off add-ons, you know, the standard stuff. But what is he doing? Why would he engage into this bunker right here with just a few units? Doesn't seem that smart, to be honest. Because the bunker now finally manages to deal with the last tank. I think Naniwa is focusing all of his attention to his own main base right now. Natural might even fall for NotTrulyEvil if he doesn't pay attention. Now he's going to push down with a lot of marines, one tank as well, and he's got the upgrade advantage. He's got the medevac advantage right here. He's falling back to his tanks now, trying to get a decent trade, and he does actually, I think. Is the tank going to be enough to deal with this? No, he's going to land a Viking over there, and I think kill off both of these tanks unless they're on siege. So now huge shots on these SCVs. Oh, not quite managing to get that second shot, but we actually came out on top there. Worked his skill 34 to 22. Income is definitely favoring NotTrulyEvil still. I don't think these drops actually changed too much in this game. NotTrulyEvil is still ahead in the income, and well, you know, Naniwa's main command center is burning down, so I guess that's the thing. Is he gonna notice even? I don't think he notices. So down to 330 HP right now. We'll see if it dies later on. Naniwa does transfer down a couple of SVs from his main base, and it's gonna stop +3 NotTrulyEvil. So if we go back to the upgrades tab, it's +2 +1 against the 1-1 right now. It's also got the +1 vehicles, which of course, oh, those tanks just deal so much damage against the poor marines. But now Naniwa is gearing up for a second push right now, and NotTrulyEvil is, what has he got actually? And you, okay, this is what he's got. He's got a drop going on in the main base as well. Then the marine count, Naniwa is actually pretty far ahead. He's ahead by 4, and he's got the siege tank. So in the armory supply, you know, he's decently ahead. NotTrulyEvil doing a whole lot of damage with this drop though. He's gonna go into the main base. Can NotTrulyEvil get there in time before the siege drop commences? I think so. I don't think this is a good choice from Naniwa. The tank does fall. NotTrulyEvil has to pull SCVs, but it's gonna lose not too many, I don't think. And there we go. There's going to be the GG. So NotTrulyEvil being ahead there the entire game. Still a very good game. Stay tuned for game number 4.